Are we going to be the reserve currency? And no. If we are not the preeminent military and the preeminent economy in 40 years, we will not be the reserve currency. That's a fact. Just read history.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting it more right now with Bloomberg's Sonali Basak. Sonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the crypto teacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. We have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten and more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now we have Bitcoin and crypto pulling back. We have options today. And right now we have stocks flat. And like I told you, at the end of this month, stocks and cryptos are going to have a big pullback. It's going to be bigger in stocks, but cryptos we know have a pullback at the end of the month. Is like clockwork. And then, of course, we started over again. But we also have Fed Jerome Powell in the house again, and we're going to go over that later. But we have debt hitting $37 trillion. And when you're printing the money and you're the world reserve currency, there is no such thing as debt. But now that we have all these countries moving off the dollar, we know the dollar is going to be pulling back. That's the reason why Trump has to devalue the dollar. Also, get this debt down and get us over a level playing field. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates pulling back, but these yield rates are going to slowly creep back up. The Fed is not going to make a move just yet. And we have the dollar pulling back. And again, the dollar is going to be divided. If you look at gold, the dollar is around 50 to 75 cents. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And then we have volume and crypto down. We have Tether and USDC. And then we have the Fed. Repo at $205 billion yesterday. Make sure you pull it on a daily basis during the week. And we know the Fed wants to keep rates higher for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And we have Trump says rates should be 2.5 points lower. And he says Powell is being too late. But don't forget, guys, we have the world reserve currency. He's being late on purpose because there are a lot of geopolitical events, and we know Japan has to make a move. And if he cuts rates and that long end starts to creep up, we're definitely going to be in trouble. So this is all timed. They're going to let the labor market crumble before they cut. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And we have the Fed's Waller says interest rate cuts could begin as early as July. And the only way that could happen is if we get horrible jobs numbers, which we have been getting, but they've been spending the numbers. But all the people who have been laid off, their insurance benefits are going to be ending going to the back half of this year. So unemployment numbers are going to spike. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And we have South Korea Central Bank says it won't oppose a won-peg stablecoin, but did give a warning for Forex, and then also it'll push the demand for stablecoins, and we know that's what's going to happen when it comes to the dollar. The dollar is going to lose that power because we're going to have consumers jump into these stablecoins to save money. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin spot ETF right now up. Ethereum spot ETF right now down. Now getting over into a little crypto news. We have Ethena Labs and Securitize enable a 24/7 atomic swaps between USDTB and BlackRock's tokenized fund. And liquidity is the name of the game. And we also know DeFi is definitely the new banking. Now we have XBTO partners with Arab Bank Switzerland to launch a Bitcoin yield product for institutional clients. And again, DeFi is definitely the new banking. And we're just getting the legacy markets brought to tokenization in the digital world. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Tether CEO announced PeerPass, a fully local and open source password manager with no cloud, no servers, and no leaks. And this just happens to get announced as Apple, Facebook, and Google announce over 16 billion credentials exposed. And I don't believe in coincidences, but we also see Tether in all facets of this digital economy. Now we have Coinbase secures MiCA license in Luxembourg. And if you've been with the crypto teacher from the beginning, you know all about Luxembourg. But they're unlocking regulated crypto access to all 27 EU states and over 450 million users. And Brian Armstrong told us from the beginning his job was to push this new digital economy, and he mapped it out on how they were going to push it. So he definitely gave the plan. And then lastly, we have Visa expanding its stablecoin operation across Europe, the Middle East, and Africa, partnering with Africa Crypto Exchange Yellow Card. And again, guys, we know the emerging markets in the Middle East are going to be pushing this fourth industrial revolution. They already have regulation, including the EU. The United States is behind on purpose, but it's also the same players that are pushing this technology. This technology is not replacing Visa, MasterCard, SWIFT, all these big banks. They're going to use this technology to enhance it and make themselves even more powerful. Like Gary Gensler told us a long time ago, these monopolies, especially the banks, are not going to give up power. They'll integrate your technology, but the central banks are definitely not going to give up control of the supply of the money. If I control your money, I care not what laws you make. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids' books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.